Virgo. You know, especially when you like look on these dating sites and shit, it's like, if you like this, if you do this, if you voted this way, if you do that, if you do this, if you do that, if you do that, if you don't like this, if you're not going to be the daddy to my dog, if you like cats, then I don't like you. If you like this, if you were this, if you were that, if you were this, it's like, wow, that just sounds like you're going to get fucking a lot of people. You know what? I call everybody that's watching this right now, if you're on dating apps or even if you just tell people and you have like, I get it. Like we have to have like some sort of guidance, but if you're just somebody who's like, I will not if you do this, I will not if you don't eat that, if I will not, it's just like, man, good luck. That'd be like God being like, you know what? I'm not going to give you love because you did that. That's where the whole idea of being, from Christianity standpoint, of being, you know, it's okay. It's like you can be forgiven for your sins. Like in love, it's the same thing, but that comes from that the sun comes up every morning, from that Horus comes up every morning and gives you light of the sun. No matter what happens on earth or whatever, the sun shows up every day. No matter how crazy we are on earth right now and how crazy it seems, nature and the sun and God shows up every day for us. So are you willing to do that in your love life, or is it all just like, nope, 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 no, no. All right, Virgo. No, I was not talking about you, Virgo. Oh. Little Vampir's deck. What's going on with Les Virgos? 9 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Cups reversed is your challenge. 4 of Wands reversed is your overall. King of Cups is your way out of this challenge. I don't know how to say this, Virgo, but there's definitely another just very big misalignment going on. Now, this also could be avoiding a misalignment, but for those coupled and those dating, I would say there's a soulmate issue going on. You got the 2 of Cups reversed as the challenge. It's like, especially with this 9 of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like you know how good you are, you know how beautiful you are, you know how much you can attract in, but you're not in that space right now because of an issue of either being attached to an old soulmate or thinking about an old soulmate. You might not even be telling other people, but there's some sort of soulmate energy you haven't detached from yet, or you're in a soulmate situation that seems like one, but it's really not, because it's making you realize your greatness, but you're realizing that you're moving forward and they're not. Or it's you in a, you know, you might have a great relationship, Virgo, but there's just like, maybe there's memories from the past of an old partner and an old relationship, and this is reminding you of when it didn't make you feel at your best, and maybe you're back at that position, so maybe you're projecting that onto your partner. This also is the marriage card reverse as your overall, but it also is the celebration card overall reverse. It feels like you're not in a celebratory time with relationships, and I think a lot of that has to deal with like, are you ready to really go fully where you're at emotionally, even fully into the emotions of if you're with a person who you thought was your soulmate and it's not feeling that way anymore, stepping into your beauty and your power, you know, going to where the real celebration is, not the false one. Like, stop holding and owning the false love, the false situation. That 9 of Pentacles came up because of the Tower reversed. Man, you're afraid to end a situation if you're dating, or, you know, there's a situation that has been trying to come up that you're afraid to deal with, that you know, not making you feel like you're in your power, not feeling like you're in your beauty. Or I would say you're dealing with a partner that possibly could, you know, be avoiding a bad situation, but it's not, it's making you feel like you're keeping it all together for them. You're holding a bunch of shit that's about to fall. maybe you could just feel like you're not going anywhere too. The Tower reverse, like, at all. Like you're not building anything great, even though you feel like you are, but there's something missing because of the situation of a relationship. And so this would also be finding somebody who is able to create the kind of life that you want with you, to advance forward with you the same way that you want to advance forward. So I would say that the challenge is revealing the true kind of soulmate energy and riding high emotionally towards that. You did pull the 4 of Wands reversed. Oh, wow. With the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I got a feeling this is definitely for those that maybe are in kind of like, not, I would say, marriages per se, and impossible, but I would say that people that are more coupled, or people that are maybe engaged, or maybe there are people that are trying to work towards that. There's definitely something of, it's trying to repair you, or it's trying to repair them in their self-worth issues, or their feeling of victim and stuff. And they're trying to use the false celebration of the relationship. But I think what it's doing is and this might just be a basic thing for you, Virgo. You're revealing the insecurities in a partnership. You're revealing the weird situations. You're revealing you're not getting able to go where you want to go. Or you're single and you have some issues of stepping into your power. You are afraid of that you'll fail. You're afraid of soulmates. You're afraid to emotionally jump into that. You're afraid of marriage, or you're afraid of celebration because of past situations that have happened. You're dealing with Pluto. It's time to transform. It's time to end something. It's time to begin something new. It's time to enter something. It's time to exit something big. It's time to totally get to the bottom of something. It's time to get to the ultimate truth, that total transformation. You pulled the fire. Yeah, it's time to get to the real passion in your life. I got a feeling that, you know what, you got to pull the passion out from your life and bring it up. I think that you're dealing with a lot of suppression of your passion energy. You can't be creative. You can't go create the towers are goals. And you can't go create the goals of your life or the ambitions that you want if you're not sitting in your beauty, because you're sitting around with somebody that you're looking at it like, how am I with this? And then on top of that, you're not coming, there's not a lot of passion. There's not a lot of the fire. And like, how are you going to go be creative if you're somebody who lacks that? Or you lack that within yourself. Look at this. Is this me? This is your shadow. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't even know who they are. And the shadow also is like, is this really me? Am I really with this? Am I really dealing with this situation? Am I really dealing with this? This could be part of this unpredictable shit in your 6th house and changing your reality. Shit. What? I'll give you one card. What's the deal with this? Is this me? Oh, 4 of Pentacles. Boom. You know what you really want. Are you going to actually own that? Or are you just going to be the questionable, is this really me? And holding on to something that you really don't want to hold on to. Saturn in the 5th house of Virgo. Well, talk about what's your love issues. This is big love. This is love issues that need to be addressed, that you need to grow up, that you need to make decisions about love. That's the best life for you to get to the creative life that you want, or you've restricted yourself from love, or you have a partner that's restricting themselves to love, or you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know how to glow and you know how to glow, or you're not glowing and they know how to glow. There's definitely issues surrounding around the true love situation. It's not what you think it is. There's definitely something that needs to be dealt with, or you're realizing that the love is changing into just mundane, boring day-to-day life, and good luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that certain extinguishing of the flame, of the passion, and maybe you did it to yourself, or maybe you allowed a partner to do it. Whatever the reason behind it, it doesn't necessarily matter, but being able to find maybe those embers that are still on fire, that are still burning deep within inside you, that have been kind of smothered, and suppressed and caught down. And so it's just a bunch of smoky ash all over there, instead of that roaring fire, instead of that roaring flame that's going to engulf your life fully for the better. Letting that flame kind of go out and maybe burn some fucking people around you, light a fire under their asses so it gets them going. And then it's keeping you going. And then the whole world's going in the right direction, fully. Letting that flame burn, getting those ambers fully stoked. And allowing that passion to fucking shine back through. You got to find it within inside yourself.
Yes, you do. I mean, smoldering ash and trying to get warm off that is not a lot of good energy. It's like you got to move on. You got to go build a new fire because the smolders are out. And you got to go light that tinder.